Our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. The Middle East today is all based on the confrontation of Gog and Magog, a biblical conflict prophesied in the book of Ezekiel. Muslims refer to it as Malhama. The Christians call it Armageddon. In the Bible, Gog is the leader of Magog, a place in the far north that many evangelicals believe is Russia. According to Ezekiel's prophecy, Gog will join with Persia, now Iran, and other Arab nations to raid Israel, like a cloud that covers the land. Many evangelicals believe that this battle will bring on the rapture, the end times event when God lifts the decent Christians to heaven before releasing plagues, sickness, and other horrors on disbelievers remaining on earth. Currently, we're hearing the spread of the coronavirus in China. This news is rather timely for the United States elections. The evangelical support base for Trump probably believe the virus is just the beginning of the plagues on disbelievers. So this begs the question, is the virus man-made? It wouldn't surprise me. Going back to the story of Gog and Magog, this piece of eschatology is long embraced by millions of American evangelicals. End times prophecies is what gives Trump the support he desperately needs. End times has gained special political currency. The internet is abuzz with it, with the Messiah series being released on Netflix, and notably, the US illegal invasion of Iraq and the conflict in Syria. Gog and Magog occupies people's minds once again, when the Trump regime assassinated Major General Qasem Soleimani, the commander of Iran's elite Quds force. Trump only wanted to appeal to his evangelical support base through this illegal act. But evangelical Christians who believe in forcing end times prophecies must take note. President Donald Trump's self-created crisis with Iran seems to have no relationship to any sort of rational foreign policy or geopolitical plan. It has no relationship with prophecy either. Trump is using the evangelical community as well as the zionist community to get re-elected. White evangelicals voted for Trump in higher numbers than any other group, more than 80%. The evangelicals work in collaboration with Israel. They are Netanyahu's favorite people. You see how religion is being used for political and monetary gain.
We are proud of our traditions. We are proud of our Christian friends. The State of Israel would not have come into being if it weren't for the avid support of Christians in the 19th century, in the 20th century as well, and in the 21st century. We know that we have no better friends around the world than our Christian friends.
If Ezekiel prophecy is correct, and I have no doubt in it, Iran is clearly not the aggressor. Evangelicals must realize this. It's practice self-restraint in times of great pressure. When Iran gets in the news, especially with anything to do with war, it's a sort of a prophetic dog whistle to these evangelicals. They are eager for Jesus to return, and they think this war with Iran and Israel has to happen for their larger hopes to pass.